Niche, niche, whatever you call it, a lot of authors really struggle with the idea of niching down. So when I talk about a niche, what I mean is getting really specific about who your reader is, who your book is for. And a lot of times what I hear from authors is, my book is for everyone. But the truth is, when you write to everyone, you write to no one. There are at least 1 million new books that come out every single year. And if you want to stand out in the noise, you need to get really clear and really specific. In this video, I'm going to talk you through how to clarify your niche and get super specific about who you are, who you're serving, and who your book is for. Before we dive in, be sure that you are subscribed to this channel and hit the little bell so that you'll get notified with new videos that will support your author journey. And let's dive in. Hi, I am Stacey Ennis. I am a nonfiction book coach. I am a best-selling, award-winning author myself, and I have directly contributed to more than 100 books and impacted hundreds more throughout my 16 years in publishing. And one of the top things that I help authors do is figure out what their niche is. That niche should connect to your bigger vision, your business, your impact mission, whatever it is that book is meant to do in the world. Your niche should be connected to your bigger goal. So let's talk through some ways that you can clarify your niche as you're writing your book. The first thing that you need to do is uncover your unique story and message. You might be writing a book on, let's say, real estate. And of course, there are tons and tons of books on real estate out there. But what is it about your unique story, your unique message, and the unique person that you are best suited to serve that makes this stand out? And what I find a lot of times is that authors are actually writing for themselves 5, 10 years ago, or even a couple years ago. So try to think about your unique story and message that you're bringing to this book and how that will help shape who you are serving and who this book is for. Next is to think about what lights you up. So who are you most passionate about serving? Let's draw on that real estate example again. If you're working on a book on real estate and what you are most excited about, most passionate about is helping first-time investors buy properties that they can turn into Airbnbs. Okay, we're on a roll here. We're starting to get into our niche. Aligning this book with the thing that you are excited about and most passionate about will set you up to do more of that. So that can be part of helping uncover your specific niche. Next is to get really clear on your core message and really understanding outside of this book, what is that driving message that encapsulates who you are, what you do, who you serve, and how you transform their lives. That core message is really important and deeply connected to your book. I will include a link to a guide that will walk you through how to craft a core message step by step. So this will be really useful for you if you're struggling with this. Next is to test it out. I can't believe how many people start writing books without starting to test their content. Now, I will make the assumption that if you're writing a how-to book or a big idea book, that you already have that expert positioning. You have the expertise and the reasoning, like the background to support the fact that you're writing a book about it. And even if you're an expert, you should be testing out your messaging and see who it resonates with most. That can be on stages, it can be in articles, it can be as simple as a LinkedIn post, it can be in one-to-one conversation, but you should start testing out this content. And on that same token, start paying attention to what people are asking you about, what they're curious about. One of the things that I found in my own work is while I am in publishing and I am a book coach and an author, a lot of people are really interested in the fact that I live in Portugal. And I've found that a lot of my clients are drawn to the fact that I live abroad and live a location independent life. So part of what helps me uniquely position my work and differentiate from other people in my industry is that I have this unique lifestyle. And I integrate that absolutely into the work that I do, into a book I'm working on right now, and into content I create, like this video. And lastly is to explore and refine. Sometimes you might think you have your niche uncovered, but then you find that maybe you're off a little bit, or sometimes you don't really have a niche, you have like a huge category, and you need to refine and refine and refine until you really understand who you best serve. One of the things that I do with authors is help them uncover their one reader. So that is one person, a persona that embodies their larger reader group. And I would invite you to think of that one person. If you can think of somebody in your life or somebody you've met, somebody that you can even imagine who would be the number one person that would get the most from your book, that will help you start to dig in and refine and understand who your niche is. And then just be willing to continue to niche down, because a lot of times, like I said, you can think you're niching, but you really haven't been specific enough. So keep digging, keep refining, and keep exploring. In publishing, we often say the riches are in the niches, and I have found this to be true. Don't be afraid of niching down. It is your friend. When you create a book for a specific person, group of people, that specific group of people will much more easily find you. So don't be afraid. It actually is a wonderful way to attract your perfect readers, the people that your book is best designed to serve. So that's it. I hope this has inspired you to get that niche, uncover that niche, figure it out. Do be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so that you get notified when new videos drop, because of course you want this information to support your author journey.